This is Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles Neal and my son Link from Good Mythical Morning. How you doing, son?
I'm doing good, Dad. How about you?
Yeah, been doing good.
What's on your mind?
It's been, warming up here and
Mm-hmm.
getting hot. And I've been picking string beans and we've been putting them up.
Putting them up. So you're putting
canning
up string
beans
beans means put them in cans.
In jars.
Jars, I mean.
Yep.
Okay.
And
what's in there? What's in there with it? Preservative?
You have to put, you can't put iodized salt in them. You have to just put regular salt. You put like a teaspoon in each jar. And then you, Nancy boiled the lid on top of the stove and put some on it. And then we put the rings on them. And then I carry them downstairs and put them in the pressure cooker and cook them till put them in there. When the little thing on the top starts to jiggle, I cook them for like 15 minutes and turn them off and do some more.
So if you put the wrong kind of salt, what happens?
It won't preserve them. You can't have that regular iodized salt in it. I really can't answer that question, but I just know you just have to use regular salt that says no iodized stuff in it. Just you can either they make a canning salt or you can just use, which is the same thing.
And when you boil it, it kills any bacteria that happen to be inside of there, and it's sealed.
And it's sealed. That's correct. That's what it does. Yeah.
So this is how they used to keep all their foods in the olden days.
And we're still doing it. Yeah.
Still doing it.
Right here at North Myrtle Beach, from my little garden in the back. Yeah.
Because you could just pick string beans, put them in freezer bags and freeze them, right?
You probably could, but
nobody does that. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I mean,
okay.
We just do ours like that. Been getting some, hadn't gotten any tomatoes yet, but you don't care about that.
Don't care. Don't even want to hear about it when you do.
Yeah, and but we've been getting all out of cabbage. We've eaten all those that I've grown, and we've got been getting a few cucumbers and squash and peppers and stuff. So,
well, I haven't cared for cucumbers, but I'm starting to come around.
Okay.
Because if they're thinly sliced enough and they're in enough vinegar.
Yep, that's why we put them in some vinegar.
I kind of like that crunch.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a pickle, but it's not a cucumber anymore.
No, when Nancy makes them, she puts about half vinegar and half water.
Uh-huh.
And puts them in there and cuts them and if we're going to have them for supper, she usually does them about lunchtime. They sit in there till you have supper. Boy, them things is good.
Mm-hmm. I don't want them thick, though. I want them thin.
No, she cuts them pretty.
All right.
And sometimes she cuts them the long way, and they're really thin and slim like that. So,
really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. What you got for us today?
Well, I got a holler out to Machine Girl. It says, "Hey, Charles, my name is Sydney, and I live with my husband." Well, I reckon that would be a good thing, if you're married, to live with him, Sydney. But
yep.
Before we were married and living with each other, we would drive to each other's apartments each weekend. I have been listening to Dispatches since early 2024. Thank you, Sydney.
Thank you, Sydney.
So, driving with it in the background is a common occurrence. I would often tell my now husband the content of the podcast after the drive. One night, he woke up from a dead sleep to exclaim, "Rather be banging." I turned over and asked him what he was talking about. He goes on to say, "Rather be banging like Rhett's dad." I laughed and corrected him, saying, "It's rather be shagging 53, and it was Link's dad." It was a great laugh looking back on it. Have you or Nancy ever slept, talked, or walked?
It's a good question. Before we get to that answer, he thought it was rather be banging in his sleep.
Right. In his sleep, yeah.
I mean, if you're waking up exclaiming, "I'd rather be banging," I mean, I can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
Rhett's dad. He got every part of it wrong. Rhett's dad rather be banging. I mean,
yeah.
maybe Jim would rather be banging, but Charles would rather be shagging.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
As wrong as he was still kind of right.
You're still kind of right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do y'all ever wake up? Do you wake each other up sleep talking?
I don't know about walking with us, but Link, I mean, I've had times that Nancy have woken me up at night just to talking.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? I hear a horn. Is that
somebody turned it off?
Okay.
Somebody hit a button on something, I reckon. But and she is. I mean, just be carrying on dead asleep over there, just carrying on a conversation about something. And
like full volume.
Yeah. I mean, and sometimes I kind of, when I wake up, I kind of understand what she's talking about. And I said, and I can't remember some of them, but and then I'd wake her up and say, "Do you remember who you were talking to a few minutes ago?" And she said, "Well, no, I can't remember right now." And I'd kind of remind her. And she has told me that I have talked in my sleep a little bit, but yes, Sydney, we do a little talking, but Sydney, I can tell you a few things about somebody that did while I was growing up, walk in their sleep. And that was my sister.
Oh.
And we lived right on 421 in Lillington. And she was probably 10 or 12 then, in between that. And she would wake up and listen, Daddy made her sleep in the back bed, in the middle back bedroom to keep her awake, because she would unlock the front door, go out the front door and be walking out towards the street, going out there. And there was still trucks and stuff, even though it was at night. So
she would go out the front door?
Go unlock it and go out the front door. Be dead. I didn't believe it to start with. And I stopped her a time or two. We try to turn her around. She's still asleep. When you turn her around and take her back to bed, she wouldn't remember none of it. And Daddy would get up out of bed and go get her. He'd wake her up, make her wake up. I mean, it's the beatingest thing I ever seen. She could do some serious sleepwalking.
What was she going to do out in the front yard?
We didn't want. I don't know where she was going or what she was thinking or dreaming when she was sleepwalking, but we didn't want to leave her too long, because, I mean, it was kind of dangerous when you went out the front door of that house on a four-lane road in front of it with all them trucks and stuff still going up and down it at night. So
she never got into any trouble. She just got...
No, we'd stop her. And then she finally probably... That went on pretty often for a year or two. Mm-hmm. And she finally, I guess, grew out of it or something. But,
I mean, that seems like a lock on the outside of the door kind of situation. You know? Lock the princess in the tower.
But this one, this was a house and it was an older house, so...
Well, I'm not saying it had a tower. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't guess we could put a different. It had one of them dead key locks on it where you turned so you really couldn't put something else on it to change it. But yeah, but so Sydney, I am really glad that your husband now knows who I am or who Link is and who'd rather be shagging 53 is instead of banging now.
Yep. And it's funny. What you're talking about sleep talking. I didn't tell you this. When Chrissy and I were on our, I was telling you last week, we were in Ojai, and we were sitting up watching television one night. She fell asleep, and I was still watching an episode. And she did that thing where when you fall asleep, and then all of a sudden you just like jolt. And she jolted. Yeah. And this was not like just a normal jolt, like when you're going to sleep, like just a little shake, and then off you go. Now she's going real deep. No, this was like 10 times as violent as what you would expect from just like a little shimmy. I mean, she jumped off the mattress. I think she caught air. And and I like looked at her, and she immediately looked at me and she said, "I just fell off a bike." The hotel had bikes. And so we set off on these bikes to just do a little ride to see what we could find. And they asked her, "Do you want helmets?" And I looked at her because my answer would have been no, I don't want a helmet. It's just like a beach cruiser. I'm just driving around town. But Christy, she's like a helmet champion because, she hit her head. She had a head injury. Yeah. But you know what she said, Dad? She said, "No, I don't want I don't think I need a helmet." Oh. So as healthy as a helmet is, sometimes not choosing a helmet is a healthier choice for somebody who's been obsessed with helmets. Yeah. So I was very proud of her. But apparently the level of worry stuck with her to that night where she fell off that bike in her dream. And boy, I mean, I'm glad I was close. I was right next to her, but I could have gotten hurt, Dad. I should have been wearing a helmet in bed. She's going to start jerking awake like that. Yeah. A lot of times she'll wake me up in the night, and what will happen is I will have rolled over and I put my hand behind my head, my elbow is up here. And then she's learned to wake up and push my elbow down because lots of times I'll like roll over and just elbow her right in the face. And she's trained me, she's broken me of that usually. And that's by waking me up, by just pushing my elbow back down. So I don't really do that anymore. But that's what I got for you. Machine girl.
I hope if your elbow is like my elbow, Nancy tells me sometimes, she said, "You got the sharpest elbow bones." I mean, it's...
Yeah, you don't want to wake up. That's a rude awakening.
You don't want to,
Yeah.
That's why it's good that when you can get and you can have a king size bed where you can have a little space between you where you don't roll over and hit her with them elbows and stuff. Yeah.
King size elbows need a king size bed.
It's time for another edition of Myrtle Beach Mailbag. Well, Link, we got an email from Sydney. It says, "Hey there, this is Sydney from Texas, a new listener of Dispatches from Myrtle Beach. I would love to hear y'all try to freestyle rap." Oh, Lord.
Okay. All right. Well, Dad, you've read it. Now we got to do it.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Freestyle rap.
Charles is the best. Charles is rad. The other thing cool is that Charles is my dad. He has a show called Dispatches from Myrtle Beach. We are in it together like... what rhymes with beach?
Heat.
We are in it together like two pods in a pea. One day I was born, he became my dad. And when I was born, I became his son. Now, years later, we have a show and everyone loves it because it is so fun. See, that's it. It's that easy, Dad. Now you try.
Yes, that is.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
Well, my name is Link. No, my name ain't Link.
That is the best start to a freestyle I've ever heard.
My name is Charles, and my son's name is Link. And we're doing a podcast so we can sink our teeth into. And we do things that make you laugh and make you cry and answer all your questions. And then I have things that I have to say that sometimes I don't say them quite right, but I can still try to pronunciate all these things that you want me to. So, but we have a great time doing what we do. So just keep on listening and we'll see what else we can do.
Okay.
Wow.
That was great, Dad.
Great.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was great.
Probably wasn't as good as you, even though
Mine was
I was
bad.
going to be Link. Yeah.
Mine was bad. Now, I'm not saying yours wasn't bad, but yours was also
Mine
great.
was, yeah.
I think mine was just bad. And I think yours was a lot of things.
Bad too. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was other things
Okay.
that made it better.
Okay. Well, Sydney,
Wow.
I expected Link to be able to do it, but I hope you enjoyed what I tried to do too.
I
So
enjoyed it. I
we're
enjoyed
gonna
the accent that you used. You went like you became very proper and you became very. It's like you're reading a children's book. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
I thought
we
it was
tried.
great.
Hope you
thought it
enjoyed
was
it,
the best.
Sydney.
Mm.
Well,
Wow.
Link, we got another one from Colin, and it
All right.
says, I just watched you guess the price of items from. Oh, God.
Remember the name of this? It's a grocery store.
Earone?
Yep. Earone. That's it.
Earone on TikTok and loved it.
Uh-huh.
How close do you think you can get to guessing the price of items from the year you were born
Oh.
versus now?
All right. So the year you were born, 1967? 1964.
How about 1952?
Why am I saying 1950? Why am I saying 19? Why am I making you so young? 1952.
Thank you. 1952.
Man.
First thing, Colin, I'm trying to figure out, maybe you should have asked this question, when I was at least 5 or 6 years old, because when you're born, you don't know how much nothing costs.
Okay.
But we're going to figure
this
out.
is the data we got. I have
Yeah.
this data, and I'm going to say what you think. Like a movie ticket nowadays, what does that cost? You know?
12 bucks.
I think you might be looking more like 18. Am I wrong?
Oh.
15 bucks?
15,
take.
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That sounds about, well, okay. We're looking at 12, 13.
I feel like with taxes and stuff, it ends up being 18.
Okay, yeah. We could, but if you said 12 or 13, that's okay. All right. Do you know how much in 1952 movie ticket costs?
I'm
And is this a trick question? Because
going to
movies
say
weren't invented.
They won't. They would.
I'm asking if it's a trick question.
I think they had movies in 1952.
Okay, good. How much did it
Yeah.
cost to go see one? I have the answer.
Probably Probably 3 cents.
3 cents. It's more than that.
Oh,
45 cents. 45 cents. Maybe 48. Mm-hmm. So now you get to calibrate. Let's talk about gas.
well, wait a minute.
Okay,
Let's talk about this movie ticket thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
fine.
when I grew up in Lillington, about every Saturday, there was a movie theater down here
In Lillington, there was a movie
in
theater?
Lillington. And it would be one of the old westerns with Roy Rogers or with Gene Autry or
Oh.
with all them. And things must have come down because I hope my die I can remember we could go to the movie, get in the movie, and get a popcorn and a small drink. And I swear it won't be like 25 cents.
Wow.
Well, maybe you were seeing a matinee.
It was. That's what it was, a matinee.
Where was this movie theater in Lillington?
Trying to
Is it
figure
still
out-
standing?
Well, it's not a movie theater, but yes, it's where, trying to tell you, it's on 401, but it's like you're going towards, out of town, going towards Bun Level
Yeah.
or 210. But anyway, it's on, you know where Hardee's is at in Lillington.
Yeah.
It's right up the street where those big, tall buildings are on the right.
Like
And
the
movie
thrift
thea-
store?
Well, I think it is one of them used to be sold furniture and stuff right on the end, Wilburn Furniture Company. But it's right in the middle and it's still got the big kind of thing on it. And
Huh.
I see the old theater on Main. Is that
Next to the fish
that's
fry.
it. Yeah, right down the street, about 4 blocks down below the fish fry.
Huh.
oh cool? Yeah.
I did not know that. All right. Gas. We're looking at $5 here in California if you don't watch out.
Well, it's
$3.20 is a national average.
the other day I got some for like $3.73 or $3.79.
All right. What about in 1952? A gallon of gas.
4 cents a gallon.
You still undershooting it. 27 cents.
At 52?
This is the info that
I looked at it.
we're getting.
Okay.
What's the cheapest you ever remember actually paying for gas when you were old enough to get gas yourself?
When I was 16, and I had a hot rod and could buy premium gas,
Oh.
probably, I'm going to say it was 27 cents to 32 cents.
Okay. I remember when I was 16, I'd watch the gas prices. And the cheapest, there was a point where it got cheaper. Like it was right around 99 cents a gallon. But then I distinctly remember it being 86 cents at some point. Now, I mean, Logan, what is it? How old are you?
I just turned 29.
Just turned 29 on my birthday.
Yep, on your birthday. Yes.
Which is also your birthday.
Right.
But it was kind of mine first,
Right.
so it's more my birthday than yours.
That's fair. That's fair.
What is the cheapest you remember ever paying for gas as a 29-year-old?
In North Carolina, maybe 285.
$2.85? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
86 cents. Doesn't that make me
That's
seem
crazy.
old?
Yeah. Anything under $1 is crazy.
And Dad, how much were you saying when you were 16?
I almost, and I might be wrong, but I do remember when I got out of the Army and was going back to college, and that's when they had, in 72, and they had the gas shortage and where you could get it. And it was like 65 cents then.
And that was expensive with a shortage.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
So, but I think, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around when I was 16, 30 cents a gallon.
All right, what about a new house? Average price now, I mean, going very average-ish, $420,000 for like just an average house.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Uh,
Back in 52, how much could you pay for an average house?
22,000.
Less than that. Now you're on the other side.
$11,000.
$9,000 for
Darn.
just an average new house in 1952. You get one of them 50s newfangled houses, $9,000? That sounds crazy. All right.
Darn.
All right, let's go to new car. So a brand spanking new car. I mean, we're saying when you factor in all cars and like average costs, you're still looking at $48,000
Oh, yeah.
for just an average car nowadays. So, how much would you pay for a car? I mean, how much do you remember? Like
$3,200.
less than that, $1,700 to $2,000
Oh, yeah.
for a brand new car, 1952. So when you were actually getting a car at 16 or so, like how much was it running at that point? You're getting like a
Yeah. I didn't ever buy new cars. I bought 55 Chevrolets for anywhere from $300 to $500, and then I fixed them up and probably I might have had $2,000 in them.
And would you resell them, or just would you?
No, I just drove them, wrecked them, and tore them up, and went and bought another one.
I mean, those cars. Did those cars even have seat belts?
No.
And no headrest. Like, I mean,
Oh, no.
if you got rear-ended, your head would just keep going. It would just fly back. I mean, there's nothing. It seems like
the seats in those were a little bit higher up.
But you needed to have something behind your head. I mean, that just seems like introductory safety to like.
I'm trying to remember. I heard it on the radio the other day. Jim Morgan told it. I'm trying to remember what year he told me what he said on the radio when the seat belts came out. And I'm 65 or something like that.
Oh, okay. But still, to design a car without a headrest. I mean, you're running into stuff. You're getting rear-ended. I mean, the whiplash.
Yeah.
Seems like you would just know. But when I look at these antique cars that are on the road now, are like none of them have they just go up to the shoulder. That's it. There's nothing. The head are just flinging around. All right, that was fun. We learned something. Now I need to do something. I need to kind of do something stupid. You got something stupid?
Oh, I got a stupid one. Linky from Cali said, "Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?" Oh my God!
This is philosophical. It may not be dumb at all. I think I have my answer. What's your answer? 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Mine is 100 duck-sized horses.
Oh, really? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not my answer. So we both picked the opposite. Why are you picking 100 duck-sized horses?
Well, have you ever ridden a horse?
Yeah.
You know how big a horse is?
Yeah.
Do you know how big a horse would be if it was a duck?
Well, yeah, it would be as big as a duck.
Yeah, but it would be 16 hands high and weigh about
That's one horse. That's
4,000 pounds.
Okay. So that's a duck, though. You're talking about a horse-sized duck.
That's the same thing.
And you're scared of that. You're scared of a giant duck.
I don't want nothing to do with no duck that's the size of a horse, because it could hurt you.
How's a giant duck gonna hurt me? It doesn't even have arms.
Hey, it's got a big beak and it's got feet that could slap you and knock you down.
Its feet are mostly skin. It's just
I don't
skin in
care.
between
It's still
toes.
big enough. Hey, no.
It's like getting slapped.
Hey, if you get attacked by a horse-sized duck, I'm not going to be able to help you. You better call some.
But
call,
the
go ahead and,
feet,
go
the
ahead and
feet
call
are just gonna
911.
slap around. The feet are like rubber plates. It's just like a
You
mud
don't think
flap,
that they could reach
like a
up
mud
and,
flap on a rig,
duck
Dad, a 18-wheeler.
You
are you
know a
listening?
duck.
I am
I'm
listening. trying to tell
you
you
ain't
something,
listening.
and you're not listening to me at all.
I am not listening.
I'm not listening to you at all either, because
You do know a duck can fly, don't you?
yeah, they can fly for
And you
8
get
hours.
up in the air and they'd come down through and just trample right down on you and slap you with them feet.
But that's
you
not
talking
in their
about.
nature to slap you with their feet. That's not how ducks
Hey, if
fight.
it's big as a horse, it might be.
I mean, what's a duck? What is a duck? How does a duck fight? They don't slap with their mud flap feet. They swim with those. And then if they don't have arms, they have wings to fly with. It's covered in feathers. That doesn't hurt.
You don't think a duck that's big as a horse with feathers is going to be that big? Did it couldn't slap you around and hurt you too?
But I don't think it's in his nature. Ducks don't have a fighting nature. I'm concerned about that bill. That's a hard surface, and that thing can peck.
Yes,
It can probably peck.
And snap your head. If it's big as a horse, just snap your head right off or your arm.
But I think I could get up behind it and just strangle it. They're weak. They're nothing but feathers and skin. You just grab that thing. A horse-sized duck, you can grab it by the neck, and you can tie it in a knot.
And it would swing you around just like a horse would buck you off.
Listen,
and you'd have something
you
else.
talk about a horse
broke.
bucking you off. That's right, because horses know how to do damage. They will kick, and they will bite, and they will run at you, and then kick.
Same thing. I mean, it says
100 of them. You're going to be inundated with duck-sized horses, Dad, and they're going to be kicking, and you're going to be on the dirt. You're going to be wallowing around, covering your face. They're going to be kicking you everywhere.
That ain't going to happen.
In your ribs. You're going to grab one or
hey,
two, and then there's going to be 98 other ones that are just going to be kicking the living
If it's just a
daylight.
horse-sized duck, just a duck about this big right here, just a regular-sized duck, I can take these number 13s and go through 100 ducks pretty quickly and kick them on out of the way and be done with them.
You are so wrong.
No, I'm not. But, hey, or pick two of them up at the time and go through there and slapping them all the way and knocking them down and knocking them in the water and doing all that. I said, I could take care of 100 size
The foot on
horses the
a
size
little
of a duck.
horse hurts more than on a giant duck. I'm just telling you right now.
But I
you know,
don't want nothing
this may be
to
what
do
comes
with it.
between us. This is when we're going to look back at this moment, and this is when it started. This is when the rift started. When we got on that duck horse argument. That really put a rift in between us. And things got cold after that. Things got a little cold.
So, Callie, you're the reason in 6 months that there's not a Dispatches from Myrtle Beach. It was your fault.
Yeah, this is on you, Callie. Shouldn't have done this to us.
Well, Link, I've had about all the duck horses and that I can stand today, but
I've had enough horses I can stand. But one duck, not a big deal. I mean, I really think I could climb on the back of it. I could fly around on a duck.
Oh, okay.
I mean, think of the opportunity. Once I tame this beast,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
well,
riding around on a duck.
I'm
and-
just gonna get rid of corral all of my little horses and get rid of my little horse ducks and sell them to somebody. So I'll be through with them. I'll be done.
You probably get a good,
But-
pretty penny for them.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get a pretty penny for small horses. So
Yep.
yeah.
It's the cutest
Well-
little horses ever. But boy, they will bite and kick.
Yeah.
You need to know
Well,
that.
Link, it was fun having all you Myrtle Beach with us here today, and we'll be back next week for another one. And don't forget to follow and subscribe wherever you get your podcast and on YouTube. And while you're at it, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. And if you got a question, comment, or story you'd like to share with me, email me at ratherbeshaggin53@aol.com. And y'all have a great rest of your week. I hope you get kicked by a horse-sized duck. Love you, son.
I love you too. I think you said the name of your email wrong, though. Isn't it Rather Be Banging?
Shop the yard sale and enjoy 20% off all outerwear now at mythical.com.